Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Touching You Talk Show. I am Sheila Black, and I have a very special panel of people on today. They are representatives for the Neighborhood Credit Union, which I have been a member. Oh, I just can't even tell you how long it's been. It's been a long time. I have to tell my age if I tell you how long, but it's been a long time, and I have absolutely no complaints. I have I have purchased a car. I have a savings account. I have a checking account. I have been doing business with Neighborhood Credit Union for years. So the person that actually connected me to Neighborhood Credit Union is none other than Miss Charlotte Sims. And I always ask my guests, how long have we known each other? So Charlotte, how long have we been knowing each other?
Well, I'm gonna say it's been so long that I don't even remember the time frame. But I'm gonna say I've been with the company for 17 years, so I'm gonna say probably 15 years at least.
Wow.
15 years. Wow, that's a long time. And to be a part of an organization that long, as far as being a customer like myself, it says something about that particular business. So I am here personally as the host of Touching You Talk Show. I am personally recommending and endorsing the Neighborhood Credit Union. So we are here today to just talk about the services that they have available for the community. But first of all, Charlotte, tell us a little bit about you. You say you've been at Neighborhood Credit Union 15 years. Tell me, how long have you been in the financial services arena?
Well, actually, I've been in financial services my entire career. I've worked for JP Morgan Chase for, I think I put in about 20 years at JP Morgan Chase. Then I went over to Citibank. I was a compliance officer at Citibank, and then I moved over to Bank One, and I didn't stay there very long. And then I came to the credit union, and it has been one of the best decisions I've made.
So what's the difference with the credit union and the Citibank? Were you working? This is actually a bank that you were working for. What's the difference between a bank and a credit union?
You know, there are a lot of similarities, but one of the differences between a bank and a credit union is a credit union is not for profit, and we know a bank is for profit. So with a bank, everything has to go through the shareholders, and that's very important because profit is the bottom line. Now, in a credit union, it's a little different. Um, you are an owner. When you're a part of a credit union, you have ownership as a member. So you have say so. And not only that, but we have a board of directors that we answer to as well. So one of the things about a credit union is we're not for profit. So do we make profits? Absolutely. And what we do with our profits is we take them and we reinvest them right back into you. So that's why we can offer you lower rates than banks. And that's why we can offer you lower rates on like auto loans, and we can offer you higher interest rates on like CDs and money markets.
That is amazing. That's amazing. And I can attest to when I had a car insurance, I mean a car payment, and when I made my payments, I could actually see every time I made a payment, I could see my balance go down. And that's very important. And sometimes when you're at a bank, sometimes it doesn't go down as quick as you like. So
Yes.
that's beautiful. So we also have Mr. Christopher Harris, and he is AKA Mr. Community. How in the world did you get AKA, sir?
Say it again.
How in the world did you get that name, AKA Mr. Community?
It was a name given to me many, many years ago. It started with prison ministry. I'm
Okay.
originally from Dallas, Texas, and part of a youth ministry where we would go down to Beaumont to the actual prison. And it's like a 3-hour drive from Dallas. And at the time, the pastor and a mentor of mine bestowed their name on me because I'm such a young man and very passionate about working with those that may not have a voice, those that may have been looked at as, not to have a future. I was very passionate and have been. So that's where the community piece come on. I'm from the community, and my mission in life is to be a blessing. It doesn't cost me a thing to help out. So that's kind of what I do.
That is good. So how long have you been in the financial services business?
I have been in the financial industry for about 34 years. Been in kind of all levels, about 17 years of C-level executive experience, worked kind of all paper, A to Z, cut my teeth in mortgage on with the HAFA program, making homes affordable, done everything from was an executive at Sallie Mae at one point in Las Vegas, kind of been all over, and had the opportunity to kind of even get into the educational finance side. So my goal and focus is really simple. If you see a need, fill it. And that's kind of where I'm here. I'm recently new to the actual neighborhood credit union, but not new to credit unions. I was an executive for many years at another credit union that kind of focused on the education. So very familiar kind of the needs and what's required, and excited to be a part of the team and add anything that I have in my toolbox to help us be successful.
That is beautiful. And we have Daniela Martinez. And tell me, Daniela, tell me about you. Tell me, how long have you been in the financial services business?
Yes. So I have been in the financial industry for about 8 years. I'm starting to forget. But it's been a great 8 years. I started off as a personal banker inside of a First Convenience bank, which are the ones usually inside other stores like Walmart. And from there, I went off to a bigger bank, Wells Fargo. I moved to Dallas at that point and joined Frost Bank. And now I'm here with Neighborhood Credit Union, which is an honor for them to be, to have taken me. They're my very first credit union, and I'm really excited, and I'm learning as I'm going more and more. So I'm really enjoying my experience.
That's good. That's good. And we have Jessica, and I am not going to try to pronounce your name. Why don't you just tell me what your last name is?
It is, you can say Gisat or Gisar. You could say both. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right. So tell me, how long have you been in the financial services business? Now, she is the branch manager. So tell me, how long have you been in the financial services business?
Financial services, I've been about maybe 20 years. I started off my career at a credit union in El Paso. I was there for about 5 years, and then I transitioned to Dallas. This is actually my only job I've ever had in the DFW. I've been with Neighborhood Credit Union for about 15 years. I started off as a supervisor for the tellers. Then I became a loan officer, and I've been a branch manager for going on 10 years. Just like Charlotte said, it's an amazing place to work for. They take care of their employees as well as their members. It's really been a blessing.
That's good. So you have some services that benefit people who are employed. So tell me about the MYNCU at Work program. Who wants to tell me about that?
Well, the My NCU at Work program is a program that we created it for companies, daycares, businesses, churches. We created it for everyone, like a company, anybody that has more than 5 employees. We created it for you, and what it does is it allows you to some discounts. We give you special discounts, and those discounts, there are a number of things that come with those discounts, but we created it to offer a partnership. We wanted to build a connection. We don't want you to just come into the credit union and make your deposits and leave. We want to get to know you. We want to serve you all the way around. So we want to make sure that we're not just doing one thing, we're doing everything. We're meeting all of your needs.
Definitely.
That is good. Anybody else want to expound on that?
I'll quickly add that being in banking and in the financial industry, you kind of see everything. Working for a big box, a traditional banking brick and mortar program, to now you have virtual. You will always have the credit union. The credit union is extremely important for a couple of reasons. One, just based on my experiences, it's a legacy bank. Like you still walk into a credit union and you have a voice and you have a face, right? You get to know your tellers, you get to know your bank manager. We get to know you. We become family, right? So it's very simple with the traditional bank. There are some great ones out there. I'm not going to act like they're not because I work for them, but there's nothing like walking into a place where you know what you're going to get. You know that you're going to be treated a certain way. It doesn't matter what's going on in the world. It doesn't matter what the weather is outside. We value you, and we strive every day to earn your business at Neighborhood Credit Union.
That is so good. That is so good. So who qualifies for this partnership, the NYNCU Work program? I'm not saying it right.
It's a tongue twister.
So who qualifies for the partnership?
Well, I can say, kind of piggyback off of what Charlotte said, it's really for everyone. You know, we're looking at apartment complexes, we're looking at businesses, organizations, churches, daycares, and really all types of eligible people are able to participate. They, just joined the program through what we called our select employee group letter, and we're able to help them that way. And it's really for businesses, it's a great way to offer additional benefits. For us as a credit union, it's a great way to integrate ourselves in the community with all of the employees who are working, who may need, just an extra additional product or service that they may not know is out there. So it's a really great program. The MyNCU at Work program is, again, geared to everybody, the everyday person, to take advantage of.
Definitely.
And I'll add to that, that if you're a small company and you're getting established and you don't have a lot of benefits, this is a program that's 100% free. You can add it to your benefit package and present it to your employees. Because once we start talking about the benefits, you're going to have to ask yourself, why wouldn't I join this free program?
Right.
Wow, that's amazing. So, so the program involves a simple registration process. Why don't you tell me about that process?
So again, the process is pretty much just signing a quick letter saying we would like to receive these benefits here at this business or organization. And it sounds like a big deal, but it's really not. It's not binding. It's literally just a way for us to keep track of the organizations and businesses that we're working with. In my past experience, having a program like an at-work program usually came with something joined to it, right? Like the business had to bank at that particular financial institution. Whereas here at NCU, we don't require you. We just want to talk to you. We want to make sure that this is the right program and benefits for you. And like Charlotte said, at some point you're going to question, why don't I want this offered here to my employees or my people? So it's very, very easy process. And Charlotte, myself, Christopher, we do a lot of the communication to set up those agreements and kind of go from there.
So is there like a certain number of years the business have to be in business, so to speak? Is there like a minimum number saying, okay, if I just start my business today, can I sign up tomorrow? Or is there like a limit like, okay, well, you must be in business 30 days, you must be in business 2 years?
Well, that's an excellent question. And no, there are no requirements that state that you have to be in business for a certain limited time, nor are we requesting that you have a certain number of employees.
So I want to piggyback on that. That goes back to the reason why we were founded, right? This goes back to making sure everyone has a voice. Everyone has an opportunity to have a place in a home. So if you've been in business 20 years, it doesn't mean that we don't want a relationship. We do want a relationship with you. But also those individuals that, they tell you all the time how to do it. They don't tell you what to do a lot of times. So when you start in a company, I've started several of them. I have several companies. You get a lot of gurus and a lot of people saying, well, go out and do this. And when it comes to the financial side, there's a lot less hand holding. Our objective is to be the light in the dark, right? No matter how you decide the size of your company, we want to make sure that you have a voice here.
Good, good. So you have to have like credentials, meaning like a tax ID number or EIN number. Are those requirements in place?
No, those are not requirements. I know it sounds a little strange, but no, they are not requirements because we're not going to be digging into the company's financials at this point. We are a free service that we're offering to your employees. The company may or may not bank with us as a whole, but the employees, this is a service that we're offering to the employees. So the employees of any company can join our program.
That's so beautiful. So tell me what discounts and benefits are included. Do you want to speak, Jessica? You've been real quiet.
Oh, sure. So to establish your membership here with Neighborhood Credit Union, we do ask that you open up a price savings account. Price savings account is establishment here at the credit union. We ask for a minimum deposit of $25. Also, with that price savings account, we do give away cash prizes throughout monthly, yearly. We just gave away our grand prize last month to one of our members, and they actually got a check in the amount of $49,999.99.
Yeah.
She was very surprised, very happy. It made her day. Who wouldn't make their day with that amount of money? So we love to give back to our members. So we do ask for that type of membership. We also have great products here at the credit union. We have a great checking account that currently is paying 5%, up to $25,000. We ask for a minimum requirements, which is use your debit card 15 times a month, sign up for paperless statement, and have a direct deposit here with us. We have great promotions on loans. Right now, we have a home equity loan, no closing costs at this moment. And we also have auto loans, just like you mentioned, Sheila, where you did your auto loan here with us. Right now, we have an interest rate as low as 3.99. So we have a lot of great products. We also love to help our members. We have some members who doesn't have bumps, along the road. So we partner with GreenPath. GreenPath is a great program where we help our members with any struggles throughout life. It can even be where they're starting maybe a new chapter in their life. They're wanting to be homeowners. They can guide them along the ways, or if they have any hiccups, need help with any money management, they have counseling, free services to our members. So why not take advantage? It's that wealth that we want to help you with that management. We don't just come in, open up the account, and say bye to you. We want to build that relationship with you. We will be there to help you from the little things that you want to meet in your life to the big things, goals that you have. So we're not just here one day. We're going to be here for the rest of your life. Just you, your family, your friends. We, like Chris mentioned, when you walk in, we say hello by name. We become a family. We're not just a number here. So,
Right.
So can I just talk about some of the benefits that I have actually received as being a member? Now, I think if I use my debit card so many times, I get a deposit. Are y'all still doing that? I know for me, I'm still getting, I get a deposit. I do so many, I'll say 15. How many times do we go to the store?
Yeah.
All day long, every day.
Right,
We're going to the market every single day. If you look at my NCU account, you look at my NCU account is Whataburger. But my point is that this company is back.
Oh yes.
It's not, they don't just take your money, like she said, and just leave you and just, it's more to it than that. So you said you have car loans, you have vehicle loans. Let's see. Or is there anything else that you are offering that we have not mentioned so far? I wanted to share my screen. Let's see.
While you're doing that, I'll kind of piggyback on Ms. Jessica. The Green Path, the financial literacy piece is ultimately going to be the common denominator in success a lot of times in life, is what you know, right? So with that program, they walk you through on so many levels on how to handle your finances. I've been in banking for 30 something years. I always can learn something. So it's refreshing. I have a senior in high school that just received an opportunity to go play Division I football in regards to having NIL attached to it. We have programs that are set up for that. So we are mobilizing and making sure we are modern with the times and the requirements of our members and potential opportunities. We want to make sure we're here for you, not just for a simple checking account, but for you with your the financial literacy piece, or when you're talking about wealth management, setting up a trust, all these different things that a lot of times in marginalized communities are not spoke about. We are here for you. And at a minimal amount, we do all the things that we need to do to set you up to be successful.
And just to piggyback off what Christopher said, is that
Right.
we just want to help our members live the life they want to live.
Yes.
We help you by helping you create a plan. And one of the things Green Path is, it's a third-party company that we've hired to take time to walk you through building your credit, walk you through creating budgets. And you know how we feel about budgets. We don't really like budgets, but Green Path helps you to understand that budgets are good. They're not bad, they're good. And sometimes we think that budgets have to be so restrictive to where you can't breathe. And that's not the kind of budget we're creating, because we know with those type of budgets, you don't stick to them. So we're gonna check in with you to make sure that you're still on the right path. It's not that Green Path doesn't help you get set up and then they let you go. It's an ongoing process.
Yes.
One of our things for our loan officers, in the event that a member does come in and doesn't qualify for a loan, and unfortunately we have to decline them, we don't just say, well, you're declined and push them along the way. We actually tell them, at this time we can't approve you, but this is what we can do to help you get the next application approved. Let's get you in contact with Green Path. Let's get you on the right track so that we're able to say yes in the future for you.
And I want to be clear. That's even if you're not a member.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's very, very, very important.
Nice. That's amazing. All right. What else do you want to tell us about Neighborhood Credit Union?
Well, one of the things I want to say about Neighborhood Credit Union, in our My NCU at Work program, we have one of the discounts that we give a company and their employees. We will give you discount rates on your auto loan. So if you do an auto loan, at first, if you become one of our partners, and we said it's a simple process. So if your company becomes one of our partners and you decide to do an auto loan with us, we're going to reduce your interest rate on your loan. We take 2% off. So if you get approved for 8%, your auto loan will be financed at 6%, because we're going to take 2% off. So we're going to save you some money. That's a big savings.
That is. It's like, who does that? Who's heard of that? I've never heard of this. So I just recommend that you go ahead, if you've got your business, let's go ahead and get signed up. So it's for businesses. Is it for nonprofits as well? I can't remember whether you said that. Nonprofits, businesses, just
apartments,
churches.
We even go, we go to companies outside of businesses, we go to apartments, we go to churches, we go wherever we're needed. You call us, we're there.
Definitely.
So you had mentioned that you would come and do a financial literacy talk class. Tell me about that.
Okay, what we do is we'll come on hand, we'll schedule a date with you, and then we'll come on hand. And a lot of times companies will just set us in the break room, and sometimes we just do financial literacy. So everybody needs something different. So the financial literacy sometimes is one-on-one, and sometimes we do the group setting. So you can come up, if it's one-on-one, you can come up and talk to us, and we will help you discuss. We will discuss whatever issue you want to talk about. And then sometimes we have to do some future planning, plan for schedule a meeting for you to come to our office at a given date. But usually when we're on site, we can talk about and get everything resolved right then and there.
Okay. All right. And Jessica, do you have any openings? What if somebody's viewing that don't have a job?
We do have a lot of openings throughout the credit union. So we recommend that you go onto our website, which is myncu.com, and go under careers and submit your resume. We're always hiring. So it's a great place to work for.
Nice, nice. Do you have like any internships? I know I didn't ask you that beforehand. What if it's someone that's young that's just looking, they're trying to figure out and find their way?
I know in the past I'm not sure if we currently do or not, but we're always willing to, what I guess the word you can say is hire green people where they have no experience.
Yes.
In the in the banking industry. We are always willing to teach them. So as long as you have that willing to work with the community and work with people and that great customer service, we're always willing to teach. So yeah, if you're interested, always go in there, apply, and we're always hiring throughout the credit union.
Okay. And then I want Christopher to just give like an encouraging word. What if somebody is scrolling by and maybe they're at their wits' end, they don't have any money in the bank? What kind of encouraging word can you give them?
I can do that. Not a problem at all. First thing I would ask that individual to do is write down your why. Once you identify what your why is, as Charlotte has already alluded, we want to come up with a plan to help you get to your why. And even Jessica has already said, in life there are going to be no's, but we don't view no as end. That's the beginning of a relationship. We want to tell you, let's turn that no into a yes. Let's figure out a way collectively. Cooperative economics. That's another thing that the credit union is kind of built its foundation on, cooperative economics, making sure we are here for the community. I can tell you, as someone who's been at the bottom and worked my way up and understands, like, look, it's going to be difficult sometimes, but the more, I say this all the time when I speak to people, the most valuable currency that we have on this planet are relationships. Relationships will get you and keep you in places that money won't. So making sure that we handle our members fair and square is kind of the key focus, making sure we establish because we understand when you're talking about dealing with someone's money and finances, that's a sensitive situation. And a lot of times that's why we run away from the credit repair side, because we don't want to feel shame. Well, I want to tell you, there's no reason to feel ashamed if you didn't have all the information. Now you have the answers to the test. Let's sit down and work together. We want to work with you. We are a neighborhood credit union for a reason.
Yes.
That's good. So let's talk about locations, Charlotte. Tell me your locations. Where are you located?
Well, actually, we're as far south as Waxahachie and as far north as Sherman. So we have multiple locations in every area. So wherever you are, there's a good chance we're there too.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. And Danielle, did you have any final words that you would like to say before I let you all go?
Yes. I would say if you haven't worked with a credit union, check out Neighborhood Credit Union. I am someone who grew up traditionally with just knowledge of a bank, traditional banks, and it's very rewarding to make yourself a member of a credit union and really take the time to look at what products and services are at and really build a relationship with our bankers and talk to them, get to know the branch manager like Jessica, make connections with the community relations officer like myself, Charlotte, and Christopher. And it's just a great place to immerse yourself, to really inform yourself and take advantage of everything that you possibly can when it comes to a financial goal.
That is so good. All right. Did anybody have anything else before we get off of the line? Jessica, look like you want to say something.
I do. So I just want to mention that Neighborhood Credit Union has a really good loan, which is called a savings builder loan. So pretty much anything, from a young adult to somebody that's older in age that may have some little bumps along the way that wants to reestablish credit. What we do is we put a certain amount of money into your savings account, for example, $500 into that savings account, and we freeze it. We turn that loan into a monthly loan for about 6 months or so. And then you make that monthly payment. While you're making that payment, we're going to be reporting to the credit bureau that you're making your payments on time. Once you pay off that loan, those funds will become yours. Then we can do another one for another amount and then gradually start doing credit cards, personal loans, and building that credit back with you.
I love that. Who does that? Wow, that is amazing. That is amazing. Well, thank you all for being my guest today. And I'm asking all of you that are watching, I ask that you would share. Let's go ahead. All of you small business owners, there's so many nonprofits that tune in, so many churches that tune in. Why don't you just go ahead and get connected with Neighborhood Credit Union, establish a relationship with them so your congregation can be a part of something that is really helping the community. Again, this has been Touching You Talk Show. Have a great day, everyone.